What's up, guys? It's your boy Mazi Kane. Not in the building. I'm outside. I'm under some kind of tree. Let's switch things around a little bit. Sometimes a potilo nyala too cook. So too much of this air condition. Sometimes nyala too fresh air is allowed. So I've been seeing this entanglement thing online, like entanglement. And I've been wondering, what's going on? What's with this whole entire... And you know that gist circulates around social media like 2 years after it has circulated on Twitter. So, so I go to find out that what was happening was Jada Smith was telling the husband that some 4.5 years ago, in 2016, she got involved with August, a very popular R&B singer. At the time. So that was the gist. So it wasn't that they were in a relationship, she was entangled with him. So in the spirit of entanglement, if you have not entangled with me, if you have not entangled with me, hit that subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And also hit the all. When you hit the bell, go to the all notification so that anytime I upload a content or a video, you will be able to get the information sharp. So this entanglement thing has been like a drug for, social media people lately. Everybody is entangling with each other. Complicated is no longer the word. It's now, what's the relationship status? Entangled. But come on, guys. They were separated. They were not married at the time. The kind of memes I'm seeing, social media is a very cruel place, guys. Very cruel. The kind of memes I'm seeing. I mean, I'll show you guys a little bit. I mean, come on. On the mean, the quite mean. So the very mean. Anyway, so there are so many sides to this story. And just like in Maz's true fashion, I will always like to furnish you with facts and furnish you with very good information so that, whenever things are happening, one, you get a very good perspective out of it. Two, you learn some information too. You never know when you will need these things, okay? That's why Mazi is here to supply them. Now, I will give you a very brief history. Enjoy the history ride, okay? So, let's start with Jada. Jada actually was a very good friend of Tupac. They actually met in Baltimore. Called high school, called middle school, I'm a Nigerian. We did nursery school, primary school. This whole Igbo middle school and high school gets me confused. So they met in one of those schools and they were friends, from childhood. As you can see from the pictures, they were very good friends. And what happened was, Jada, they kind of chose different paths, even though it was in the entertainment world. But, Tupac was kind of on a hard side as Onyobi Abona, Onyi Senko Kayatago. So, and he made his mark. And today he's a legend in the rap industry or the rap world. And so Jada didn't start from nowhere, She had some very good names attached to her. That was just a side story for Jada. Now, just in case you don't know, she was a very close friend of Tupac. Jada, the story today is for Jada and Will Smith. How did their path cross? So in 1994, we all know Will Smith is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So in one of those auditions that they were auditioning for his girlfriend in the show, Jada Smith came. But because she was very short, or in British, Imo State, so she was very short. So she didn't get the role. Now, because she didn't get the role, that was the first time they met. Now, Will Smith at the time was married to Fletcher, and they have a son, Trey Smith. So in 1995, things didn't work out again with Will Smith and Fletcher, and they broke up. So in 1995, Will Smith decided to go for this Jada woman, that they met on the set. And one of the popular pickup lines with this couple one of the popular pickup lines with this couple is that Will Smith asked her, are you seeing anyone now? And she said no. And Will Smith was like, well, now you're seeing me. I think that's some kind of top level confidence right there. That's the kind of thing Bazi would do. I mean, I like that. So that was how they started. And December 1997, they got married. So in 1998, they gave birth to their first son, Jaden. In 2000, they gave birth to their second baby, Willow. These two children have, taken after their parents, from acting to music. I know Jaden, the Karate Kid, we all know him. He did very good. And he has this music. I think he released an album in 2018, Sire or something. I can't pronounce that thing. But apparently that's his middle name. So, and I vibed a lot to his Icon music. That was a very good hit for him. Then the sister, Willow Smith, I think 2010, had that super banging song, I Whip My Hair Back and Forth. Oh my God. Anyway, so that was it for them. They have this very young family. They're all doing well. 2013, rumors, of cheating. I cheat with marriage, but they kept moving. 2015, same rumors kept coming up, and Will Smith was like, no, they're not getting a divorce. And 2016, and so it wasn't until recently now that August, what's this guy's last name? Is it Alsina? August came out to say that he had a romantic relationship with Jada, and he still has feelings, or he has a lot of love for her. And all these years, there has been kepu of, are these people having an open relationship? Open relationship is where, for those who don't know, is where two people who are either married or in a serious relationship agree with each other that it's okay if you want to. People have been speculating that these people have an open relationship, but anyway, in 2020, right now, Kife Mena 2016 now came up of Jada having an entanglement, and still go and entangle with me as I'm entangling with you right now. Hit that subscribe button. So that's kind of a brief recap or a brief history. Just I try to rush it of so where their lives are coming from. Now, how can we dissect what is going on with this information, and what are the life lessons? What can we pick out from this? Because we don't just say stories. Laugh. No, we dissect them, analyze them to see the things that we can, pick out from them. Even the good book says that when they preach, don't take, or you see things, take the good one and leave the bad one. Number one we have to take from this is 50 Cent came online and showed us a chat he had with Will Smith. In Igbo we say ọkụkọ ọcha gosilo egbe onwe ya, and that is that sometimes there are things you don't just expose. This is your family dirty lining. Why don't you just keep it in your family? Why do I can't relax, go to bed. Why does she have to come and say why do you guys have to bring all this thing out in the open? Especially this is also happening with celebrity marriages and things. There are some things it's private, just keep it that way. But I guess they've lived a public life for so long, so I mean, hey, they still have to solve all their problems in public, I guess so. But that's one side. If you're not like Jada Smith, or you're not like Will Smith, or please keep your private lives private, so that it will avoid all this scrutiny and to keep your private lives private. Unless you want to unless you want to keep everything public, or you're a very public person, and then at that point, by all means, entertain us, please. Because anaha akona akpadibia. In every household, there is always a chopper. You will see something to always, talk about, or there is always something. But they keep things inside, and when we come out, we're all a family unit again, and we move on. Then, number 2 is, there is something I've realized, guys. Nothing is really truly hidden under the sun. The only way, someone said, the only way to keep a secret is don't tell anybody. I made a post sometime in my Facebook page, Kene Okoro, or you can check out my IG too, my Instagram, Maze Kene. I made a post that there are some friends that if you want your gist to circulate around the whole country or everybody to hear it, just tell them and tell them, don't tell anybody. Just tell them that story and tell them, don't tell anybody. Guess what will happen? They will tell the next person and tell that person, don't tell anybody. And that person will tell the next person, say, he told me not to tell anybody. And before you know, that gist will even still circulate back to you and they tell you not to tell anybody. For number 2, there is really nothing hidden under the sun. It must surface. It must, even if you bury smoke under the ground, you will rise. So that also reminds me of one of the lessons I gave during Hush Puppy's arrest. It's one of my videos. If you watch the video I made on life lessons that we can get from Hush Puppy, I was saying something about living a life of choice, whether good or bad. Make sure it's your choice, so that when it comes out in the open like this, you can be able to live with yourself. You can be able to hit your chest and know that, okay, it's me. You can handle it properly than when you have to blame someone else. So then number 3 is for auntie, advisor, and uncle. I too know where if 2 people or people in a marriage or in a relationship are having problems, you want to be the Solomon. You want to be the King Solomon that will come and provide solution, or you want to be the, you want to be the advisor or the mentor. They will use you and reconcile. They will use you and reconcile. I tell people all the time, when it comes private, just like when just like Peter and Paul fighting, the 2 P-Square brothers, leave them. They will reconcile. They don't need you. They will reconcile. August Alsina, because in the video she said August was a tool to make her feel good when they were separated. They used him to reconcile, and now they're back together. August to know way, via na abanigo boot. So when you're playing advice, be moderate. Leave a room for them to just, this will be good, or if you think about it, and this will be good if you excuse them. Let them take care of it themselves. Now, the other thing I have to say is this. Studying their life, I got to find out that there was something. I mean, I'm not a relationship expert, please, but from Will Smith's mistakes and their experiences, which is what we should do, or any smart person should do, is to learn from other people. Don't pull them down. So from Will Smith's experience, from their life, you would see that there is something he said, and their relationship is just boiled down to, hey, you as the man, find your happiness, be happy. You as the woman, be happy. Then if you're bringing yourself into the relationship, you're bringing your happy self, you're bringing a happy man into the relationship. She's bringing a happy woman into the relationship. Then the relationship will be a happy relationship, right? That's what I'm talking about. I think that's what I'm talking about. I like that ideology from the Will Smith family, or the Smith family. The experiences and what they've been saying. I think that makes sense. Don't you think so? I think it makes sense. If you as a man is happy and the woman is happy, a happy man, a happy woman makes a happy relationship. Now, that's one. And I think it's also I think it's a very good approach to things. The other thing I want to talk about is, I want to digest is, when we hear open relationship, we hear abomination. Your abomination is someone else's culture. So open relationship is very good, very, very good, and should be advised, and everybody should do it, says Jewundo, not Mazi Kenel, says Jewundo. Who is Jewundo? That's what you should be asking me. Who is Jewundo? And why is he saying that open marriage is very good? And a lot of people, thousands of people supporting him. Why? Find out in my next video. I have a next video that I want to show you guys. This is a true case of one man's food or meat is another man's poison, right? And that's a wrap for today. This is something out of the ordinary. Thank you for sharing this or watching this video with me today. And if you've not entangled, I will say it again. Brother, sister, mommy, daddy, entangle with me today. Hit the subscribe button, okay? And let's keep having very interesting conversations all the time. And don't forget, it's your boy Mazi Kene, not in the building, under a mango tree. All right, thank you. Bye.